Welcome back. We're going to find out more today about an organization that bridges the gap for preschool children with disabilities. They're not old enough for school yet, but they run the risk of being left out of play school or early childhood programs, and that's where a program called GRIT steps in. Executive Director Barb Reid is here with Shyla Mass, who is has a child who is in the program, and welcome to you both. Mass, proper way to pronounce your last name. Massey, I apologize for that. Barb, first off, what is GRIT? Explain this program.
Okay. The GRIT program is an early childhood program supporting families who have a child with special needs between the ages of 2.5 and 5.5. We were started by parents, so we're very strong in areas of supporting family involvement, supporting the child's development, but mostly providing those supports so that children have those joyous experiences in childhood, in their home, community, and certainly in kindergarten. Okay,
Shyla, tell us about your son. You have a son named Carson.
Yeah.
And he's involved in the GRIT program. What is Carson's situation, and what is this program doing for him?
Well, Carson was born with a chromosome disorder that's resulted in a seizure disorder and a global developmental delay. So the GRIT program has been working with Carson since he was 3 years old.
How old is he now?
He's 5.
He's 5, yeah.
Yeah, and so the first couple of years of the program, we had a home-based program the first year. We focused on learning about family inclusion. Mm-hmm. The second year, we enrolled Carson in community play school, helped him to form connections within our community. And this year, Carson's in kindergarten and being included in at Beacon Heights School.
Oh, good for him.
Edmonton Public School. He's being beautifully included.
So it's made a real difference. You've seen your son progressed from one end of the spectrum to the other.
Really, in the sense of belonging, for sure. He's really valued as a member of our community and a member of his school by his friends. And that's been so important to us, that he has a typical childhood.
Well, you speak of typical. What does a typical day look like for a child in an inclusive early childhood program like this? Barb, I'll ask you that.
I think for our program, we're always trying to work with those natural routines that are in a preschool or a kindergarten, building on the strengths of the teacher, building on the activities of what's happening and what the peers are doing, and how do we provide those extra supports so that all children can participate in all of those activities as best they're able, and peer support is a big part of that. So I know Carson has a lot of friends and helpers in class that become natural teachers and peers to support his participation and inclusion.
You know, Carson has a chromosome disorder,
yeah.
You say, yes? Children with what other kinds of disabilities or conditions would be part of this?
We provide support to children with any diagnosis. So it could be a diagnosis from birth, like Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, something that is acquired a little bit later, identified later, like autism, children with medical health conditions that are impacting their learning and development.
Very quickly, you have a fundraiser coming up. This is a CTV-sponsored event.
It is.
Meteorologist Josh Clausen is emceeing. Tell us quickly about that.
It is happening on Saturday, February 26th at the Royal Alberta Museum, and it's Hope and Harmony, which is an amazing evening of music and opportunities to see our children's artwork profiled, and Josh will be a welcomed MC. We still have, I think, about 50 tickets available for sale, and they can call the GRIT program to receive more information.
They can also log on to our website. Here's one more look at it. Saturday, February 26th at the Royal Alberta Museum. We've got a link to the GRIT website at ctvedmonton.ca if you want to be part of this and if you want to help out the organization. And if you need the help of this organization, this is how you can learn about it. So Shyla Massey, thank you very much for coming in, and Barbara Reid, all the best to both of you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Back right after the break. Stay with us.